Coral reefs in Malaysia are resilient to threats, but measures still need to be taken to arrest further deterioration. Reef Check Malaysia General Manager Julian Hyde said data on live coral coverage (LCC) over the past 12 years shows that coral are able to recover fairly quickly from disasters such as bleaching and other reef disturbances, which caused a decline between 2016 and 2018.
And there are several things we can do to help the reefs recover. Right? You can't rebuild them, you can't stick it all back together again. It's broken, it's dead. What we need to do now is start to talk about the concept of resilience.
Okay.
All right? And that is basically keeping the reefs as healthy as we can from external impacts so that there's a greater chance they will recover.
He said the effects of climate change, as evidenced by the recent tropical storm Pabuk, and human activities such as uncontrolled tourism, development and fishing can also pose a threat to coral reefs.
The storm that we saw earlier this year, we don't get tropical storms in Malaysia, right? That's
Sometimes
a climate
we do.
very rare,
Yes.
right? So if we get a Pabuk hitting us once every 2 or 3 years, the reef's not going to have time to recover.
Yeah.
Right? What we have here is 3 or 4 years of recovery. Right? If we get whacked by a Pabuk every year, we don't have that recovery period. So we lose a lot, all of a sudden it's gone. Right? So yes, climate change is definitely an issue. Not a lot I can do about climate change, right? And that's the key thing we talk about a lot, is that there's two kinds of impacts. There's the local impacts and the global impacts. The global impacts is climate change, ocean acidification, temperature increases, bigger storms. Sorry, not much I can do about that. But tourist numbers, sewage treatment, fisheries management, physical impacts, good regulations, those things we can do something about. The biggest challenge would be that we need to get better communication amongst government agencies about some of the issues involved. And the first thing they've got to understand is that these reefs are very valuable.
He urged government agencies to have better communications among themselves in order to understand the importance of reefs. Some of the recommended steps include diverting tourists away from reef sites that are recovering, as well as better sewage and fishing management.